Hi. Welcome to the Rose News Network. I'm Johnny Rose, owner and proprietor, and your host for this evening. Joining me, as always, my lovely wife, Moira.
John, dear, why must you always cut to me first? I have not yet reached the exquisite tipping point when the twain of my Xanax and my lemon drop meet.
My apologies, my dear. Also with me, my darling daughter, Alexis. Alexis? Alexis, honey?
Sorry, Daddy, but I was just getting some breaking news.
Well, by all means, share.
I have been invited to T Swift's birthday party, and I am free that weekend.
Good for you, honey. Stay on top of that story, won't you?
Yes?
And lastly, my son, David.
If you're not here to help me in choosing a look, I feel like you need to go elsewhere. Ooh. Yes.
All right. Well, there they are, the Rose family.
Ew, David!
You wear too much perfume. It's inflaming my nostrils.
Oh, really? And how come you never mentioned this before?
Because I've never been forced to stand this close to you before.
Johnny, what is this? What's happening? Where are we?
Well, Moira, the IRS seized all our assets, including the news network, and all they left us is PNN, which I bought as a gag gift for David years ago.
Which is amazing, by the way. It's not like I wanted Louboutins or anything.
So, what are we supposed to do here?
Well, the same thing we used to do, just on a, tighter budget.
Johnny, what is it that you take me for? Some third-rate local newscaster with lank hair and low levels of panache?
Look, Moira, honey,
why don't we just not do it?
Not do what?
This. Why don't we just descend into squalor someplace other than a rundown new studio?
Well, as it happens, doing PNN is part of our, community service.
What's community service?
Well, it's our way of repaying our collective debt to society.
Okay, so words are tumbling out of your mouth, but none of that made sense.
Look, Moira, kids, this is just the hand that life has dealt us. But we're roses, we're family, and no matter how bad things get, at the very least, we know we have one another to count on. And of course, sometimes being family means, spending time apart. Okay, well, let's see here. Our top story tonight, Cafe Tropical has updated their menu. Oh, look at that. They've added a Reuben.
John, I requested a glass of water, and a very large, very hirsute man pointed me toward a tap. A tap, John! In what circle of hell do I find myself?
I thought you took off.
Oh, well, it turns out that a not very unattractive veterinarian in town watches PNN for some reason, so... Hi, I'm Alexis.
Okay, so we need to talk about craft service.
What about it?
There isn't any. What are we supposed to do, forage for nuts and berries?
Look, this will all work itself out if you give it a chance. I promise. Now, can we please wrap as a family? Stay tuned, everybody.
We'll be right back.
Right back.
That was the worst thing ever.
You've been watching PNN, the Parody News Network.